Okay, everyone. Today, I want us to discuss about the heart today. Just as I earlier mentioned concerning my other topics on the mayhem of hypertension about Nigerian population. Today, I would like us to discuss about the heart. Of course, this is the heart, as you are seeing it here. The heart has about, basically, I would like us to discuss about the flow of blood through the heart entirely. The flow of blood through the heart, where blood is coming from, where it's going. That is the process that blood undergoes before going through the body system. Now, this is what happened. The blood, the deoxygenated blood. When we talk of deoxygenated blood, that is poorly oxygenated blood. The deoxygenated blood comes from the superior. This is the superior vena cava, and then the inferior vena cava. So now, blood comes from the superior and the inferior vena cava into the right atrium. This is the right atrium. So the blood that is coming from the superior and inferior vena cava empty their content at the right atrium here. So this is the right atrium. So in the right atrium, when the heart contracts, what happens is that this valve, known as the transcubic valve, open. When the heart contracts, this valve, known as the transcubic valve, open, giving way for this deoxygenated blood that's coming from here to enter into the right ventricle. Alright, the right ventricle. So in the right ventricle, when the heart contracts again, blood now moves from the right ventricle into this valve known as the pulmonary valve. So in the pulmonary valve, this valve also open. This is the pulmonary valve. This valve here, they also open and giving ways for this deoxygenated blood to enter into the pulmonary artery. In the pulmonary artery, when blood comes into the pulmonary artery, what happens is that this blood goes into the pulmonary artery, into the vein, into the lungs. The deoxygenated blood that is coming from the right ventricle enter into the pulmonary artery through the permission of the pulmonary valve. So in the pulmonary artery here, this blood now moves into the pulmonary artery directly into the lungs. So what happens is that this blood is going to the lungs to carry or to pick oxygen, because what the body needs the oxygen, and it is this blood that conveys this oxygen to supply to the vital organs of the body system. So this blood that is going from the pulmonary artery, they are going to pick the oxygen from the lungs. So as they pick the oxygen from the lungs, they are coming into the pulmonary vein. This is the pulmonary vein. This is the pulmonary vein. As you can see, this arrow, and this vein is connected to the lungs. This vein is connected to the lung. So as this blood is coming, now the deoxygenated blood that is going to the lungs is poorly oxygenated. That is, they have carbon dioxide, and they are going to give the lungs the carbon dioxide and to collect oxygen that the body needs. And as this blood is coming back, it is called the oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood meaning that it is containing oxygen. And as you can see, as it is containing oxygen, this blood turned to red. But as it was going, it was no other red. But as it is coming back to the heart, it is turned red in color. Now, this pulmonary vein will bring this blood into the left atrium, into the left atrium. So in the left atrium also, the heart contracts. This valve known as a mitral valve, the mitral valve or the mitral valve, anyhow you pronounce it, will open and give way to this oxygenated blood to come into the left ventricle. In the left ventricle, this blood also moves from the left ventricle when the heart contracts through the aorta with the permission of the aortic valve. This is the aortic valve. The aortic valve is the one that gives way or gives permission for this oxygenated blood that comes from the left ventricle to enter into the aorta. Now, the aorta is the largest, the biggest, and the strongest blood vessel in the body system. This is the aorta. This is the aorta. This is the aorta. This big blood vessel. It is the biggest, the strongest, and the largest blood vessels ever found in the human body. Why it is the strongest? Because the force that is coming from the left ventricle into the aorta is very high. So if the aorta is not strong enough to be able to accommodate the pressure that is coming from the left ventricle, the aorta will burst. And this is why it is designed in such a way that no matter the kind of pressure that is coming from here, it can be able to accommodate the pressure that is coming from the left ventricle. Now, blood now moves from the aorta through the artery. These are the arteries. The sub branches of the aorta is called the arteries. These are the arteries where this arrow is indicating, which are the smaller or the sub branches of the aorta. It's called the arteries. Now, this blood will not split into the arteries, into the viral artery of the body system, and then the artery will not begin to convert this blood until it goes to the arterioles. The arterioles and the sub branches of the arteries, and then from the arterioles, the capillaries. From the capillaries, that is where the exchange of gases take place. That is the blood will give the cells the blood will give the cells oxygen, and the cell will give the blood carbon dioxide, where it will not bring it back for next cycle to begin. This is where the superior and inferior vena cava of the blood, known as the oxygenated blood, is coming from. Then the nerve cycle now initiate. So this is the flow of blood through the heart. If you have any confusion, please don't hesitate. Comment to my comment section and bring out your suggestion for the further video evaluation. Thank you so much. I still remain, and I will remain Igban Ongusha Elijah, your next entrepreneur. Bye. I love you all.